Welcome back to another edition of Women Who Fight with MMA Authority.
Hey.
Kit Lasco and yours truly, the pro wrestling prognosticator, Robin Ray.
Are you really calling yourself that now?
Uh-huh, because that's what I do. I prognosticate.
You correctly predicted that Red would hold a title within a year of winning the Mae Young Classic, and now for the last month, you haven't stopped bragging about it. It's really not a good look.
Whatever.
Oh, but I guess you need to get your bragging in while you can before Red loses her championship back to Candice LeRae in their singles match.
And what makes you so sure that's going to happen?
Because Red's had that brutal eye injury, and there's no way she's been able to train consistently. Maybe she could overcome that in a normal match, but not in an Iron Woman match where stamina means everything.
Oh, since when are you an expert on stamina? You get winded going up my podcast studio stairs.
You mean your parents' basement stairs? Which happen to be very steep. And I'm an expert because I cover MMA, okay? So I know a lot more than you do about how a fighter's cardio and training can affect the outcome of the fight.
Fine, fair enough. And speaking of MMA, I have to mention the article you just wrote about how MMA star Brooklyn Von Braun and Red actually went to high school together.
I know.
That is such a crazy story.
Dude, I know. Yeah, Brooklyn only had limited time to talk to me because of her busy schedule,
Okay.
but she had some very interesting things to say about Red and her friend Trey. I'll leave it at that.
Well, I won't, because at one point, Brooklyn claimed Red used to change in private after gym class because she had 3 butt cheeks. You gotta read the article, people.
Gotta read it.
It's crazy.
I might have taken you lightly in our last match because you were injured, but I won't make that mistake tonight.
If I was able to beat 2 opponents with only 1 good eye, what do you think is gonna happen when I only have 1 opponent and my vision back?
I think you'll be able to get a real good look at me standing over you with the title, back where it belongs.
Sweet fanny pack.
Thanks.
I was kidding. Anyway, what were you talking about having a trick up your sleeve?
Well, actually, it's more like a trick down my pants.
That sounds incredibly creepy.
Yeah, I hear it now. Let me give you a sneak peek.
Still creepy.
Okay, I should rephrase. One of my tricks is I'm gonna wear a special outfit to get in Velveteen's head like he does to his opponents. There's 3 options I'm considering. Which one should I go with? Thanks for your help with that. I'm gonna need every little advantage I can get to defeat him.
Look, it's Velveteen Trey. He's even got a fanny pack.
We've seen Velveteen Dream wear unique outfits in an effort to get inside his opponent's heads, and now it appears Trey has borrowed a page from Velveteen's playbook.
So what else is new? He's been stealing from Velveteen's playbook for the last month. That's how they ended up here tonight. It's a nice touch, but I think Trey's going to need to do a whole lot more to rattle Velveteen.
I don't know about that. He looks like he might be rattled right now.
I'd chalk that up to pure annoyance more than anything else.
How can you tell the difference?
After years of putting up with you, I'm pretty much an expert on the subject.
Well, the time for psychological warfare is over. Let's find out who will prevail in this unprecedented first ever Spotlight match. This no disqualification spotlight match came about when Velveteen Dream felt Trey was, quote, stealing the spotlight from him when they were partners in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Classic.
It puts both men in a unique situation. There are no pinfalls or submissions. The only way to win the match is by using your opponent's finishing move.
Velveteen Dream might be unconventional, but he's also one of the most gifted athletes in sports entertainment. I'm sure he'll handle himself just fine under these conditions.
Well scouted reversal there. Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
What's he got in mind?
What an exploder!
He's looking to bring this one to the outside where things can get ugly in an instant.
Oh, knee right to the spine.
Ooh.
Without a doubt, this is a volatile situation, guys. WWE superstars are dangerous without weapons. Then you put them in an environment like this, and who knows what you're liable to see.
Great reversal.
I gotta say, I'm impressed. Dream just barely got out of the way.
Back into the ring. Beautiful suplex. You are watching NXT as the WWE searches for its next breakout superstar. Not showing much fight here.
Yeah, he looks absolutely out of it, Cole. Velveteen Dream with the reversal. It's only a matter of time before he hits Trey's finisher.
Where's Velveteen going?
Oh no. Are those handcuffs? Not again.
It appears we're going to have a repeat of what happened after the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic final.
And guys, keep in mind, this match is no disqualification, so this is perfectly legal.
It might be legal, but it's clear Velveteen Dream's priority isn't winning the match. It's injuring Trey, possibly even ending his career.
Hey, this is the match Trey signed up for. He wanted the spotlight. Well, now he's got it.
Wait a minute, what's Trey doing?
He had a key hidden in his tights. He's unlocking the handcuffs, and Velveteen Dream has no idea.
This goes back to their very first encounter when Trey handcuffed himself to the ropes and Velveteen had a key. Somehow, Trey actually learned something.
Velveteen still has no clue that Trey is free.
And Trey nails him with a punch.
He outsmarted Velveteen Dream.
I never thought I'd see that happen.
And now Trey with the steel chair.
This is a huge turning point in this match. Trey has now gained complete control over Velveteen Dream.
Oh, what impact.
Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, again! He's in a little bit of trouble now.
The lack of rules has exposed him to some real punishment.
He's definitely being the aggressor here.
He can crank it up whenever the mood strikes him. Big time slam. Vicious.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight.
There is so much on the line in this one. And like they say, on any given night, anything can happen here in WWE.
Saw that one coming.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Oh, shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted.
He might have been waiting on that one. you look at this?
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
On the shoulders and a slam. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Backbreaker. Backbreaker. And now Trey and Velveteen Dream are brawling at ringside.
What's Trey doing with that fanny pack?
And Trey nails Velveteen Dream with it.
Velveteen's out cold. What the heck was inside that thing?
There's your answer. Real honorable, Trey.
Now you said it yourself. This match is no disqualification, so that was perfectly legal.
Back now inside the ring.
Big-time gutbuster across the shoulder.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! He has him right where he wants him.
Hooked up. Here we go.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Double axe handle.
Red suplex.
Making it look easy. Oh, had that well scouted.
Scoop slam. Gets him with a counter.
Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine. Oh, he's got him here. He's got him up.
And...
Oh! From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Uh-oh. Had it scouted.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Running Bulldog. Turning the momentum to his favor.
Over the years, we've come to expect these bursts of greatness from him. Big knee. And right between the shoulder blades.
And it looks like this one's going out to the floor.
He just cannot be caught.
His defenses have fallen, and soon he may too.
He'll think twice before entering another Extreme Rules match.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
The
Off the ropes.
Reverses. Can he make him pay? Oh, man, what a driver.
Oh, check this out. Trying to go for it again.
A couple of months ago, Trey hijacked an NXT broadcast, desperate for the spotlight. Well, after this huge victory over Velveteen Dream, he's now earned it.
I don't think it was his plan from the beginning, but it certainly worked out in his favor.
Hold on, maybe Velveteen Dream isn't ready to concede the spotlight just yet.
He's got that loaded fanny pack that Trey used earlier.
What are we witnessing? Is this some kind of strange sign of respect from Velveteen Dream?
It's almost like he's putting the championship around the Trey's waist.
That was certainly bizarre, but nonetheless a huge win for Trey tonight.
The following contest is an Iron Woman match and is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the champion. She is the NXT Women's Champion, Lee Madison.
As a reminder, the title is on the line here in this match.
And the champ is certainly going to have an uphill battle, that's for sure.
Oh, I love Candice. This is going to be fun.
And introducing the challenger from Anaheim, California, Candice LeRae.
I've figured out what the WWE Universe sees in Candice LeRae. They all feel bad for her.
I'll feel bad. What are you talking about?
She is married to that nerd, Johnny Wrestling.
Just stop. No, they see someone, Corey, who is absolutely passionate about living out her dream job.
It's a global pity party.
It's all about the NXT Women's Championship. Everyone who has held that title has gone on to create massive waves in sports entertainment.
There are no eyes to the future right now, Cole. These ladies have only one thing in mind, and that's being the next NXT Women's Champion.
Guys, in Red's short reign as NXT Women's Champion, she's already successfully defended her championship on several occasions, but never in a match like this.
Putting your title on the line in an Iron Woman match is essentially like defending it multiple times in one night with no break in between. It can be extremely taxing, to say the least.
Kind of like having to do commentary with you, Saxton.
Oh, drop kick to the spine.
Wow, she turned that one around.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Up on their shoulders. A longtime revolutionary of the women's wrestling scene, Candice LeRae is known for not being intimidated by opponents of any shape or size. She has even taken on the likes of Kevin Owens and Cesaro.
Look at this raw power.
Challenger's a little worse for wear now.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
So much on the line here tonight. Pride, respect, glory, and of course the coveted championship.
Back suplex.
Nice amateur takedown.
She's taking charge here.
She's a lady that can crank it up at the drop of a hat.
Down in a hurry.
Knife edge chop.
Russian leg sweep. As Michael pointed out earlier, Candice LeRae has found herself in unique matches during her career. All were examples of Candice's fearless persona that's willing to risk life and limb for the win.
Candice was getting matches that girls were not getting at the time. The competition forced her to step up her game, and now we're seeing the fruits of her labor.
Back suplex.
Things aren't looking good for her.
She returns the favor there.
Oh, again! The challenger's hopes are slipping away.
It'll be a minor miracle if she turns it around. German suplex. But that's not all.
Quickly into the cutter with the title on the line. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
I gotta tell you, I thought she was done there. Samoa drop. Incredible.
Anticipated that attack.
Setting up.
No moonsault.
Great adjustment.
Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship?
Guys, I've talked with superstars who've competed in Iron Man matches, and each and every one of them have said that there's almost no preparing for the grueling nature of this contest.
Wendy Richter, Trish Stratus, Sherry Martel, Lita. So many great Hall of Famers help make the Women's Championship the prestigious prize it is today.
Look at this. Avoiding trouble there. Running clothesline.
Oh, nasty impact.
Women's title up for grabs.
Great counter. Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Connected on that. This one's about the Women's Championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title. Things are looking dire for Candice LeRae.
Guys, she's got nothing left. I have no idea how she's going to make it through the rest of this match.
Just carrying the opposition here. Impactful slam. Here she goes. Back in the ring now.
Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy.
I see where she's going with this. Boom, what a kick. The challenger being outclassed here.
She's tough, but maybe not tough enough to get the win here.
She wants it one more time. A championship level move. I'm not sure Candice is going to be able to continue.
Oh, solid contact there.
She is just dominant right now.
She's capable of bursts of great activity. The key is sustaining the effort.
Not what she was looking for.
She scores big with the counter. And again, yet another counter. A well-aimed strike. The champ trying to roll with these hits.
From what I'm told, she trained harder than ever for this match. But what this shows right here is something I've long suspected. There's just no way to prepare yourself for the rigors of an Iron Man match.
Look at this. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Where is she finding the strength to continue?
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
And she releases the grip.
She obviously didn't think she was going to tap there. But I don't know. She certainly looked to be in trouble to me.
Thunderous slam.
Candice LeRae with a beautiful counter.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
For the win to retain the championship. Oh, somehow.
I can't believe she kicked out there.
Look at this raw power. Amazing reflexes on display.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
That brings a rush of blood to the head.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Champion.
Near fall after near fall. What a battle.
Hit the mark with that one.
Up on the shoulders. Not looking good right now.
targeting the torso here tonight.
Weakening the core. I love it.
German suplex. But that's not all. The champion into the cover.
The defending champion sneaks an early fall.
Heading up top, measuring it up one more time.
She steers clear there.
Down with the Samoan drop. She's trying one more time.
Slam. And she's getting fired up here.
She's able to turn it on in a flash.
Gets out of the way. And fast.
What a counter.
And again, this is for the women's title. A big fight field. Pressure cooker situation.
The target's been acquired once more.
Moonsault!
Great adjustment.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
An early fall for the defending champion.
Candice LeRae with a beautiful counter.
Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Scoop slam! And she's toying with her now. What a treat we have here with WWE Women's Superstars in action. Things are looking dire for Candice LeRae.
Guys, she is queuing it up again.
Down the hard way.
Oh.
Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship?
The defending champion gets a fall.
In control here with a
back suplex.
You know, you have to be in the absolute best condition to compete in one of these grueling Iron Man matches. The champion into the cover. She's got some fight left in her.
It's going to take more than that to keep her down. Sit out powerbomb. Reverses. Can she take advantage? Uh-oh, looking to lock it in.
She might just get the submission she's looking for here.
She's out. She escapes the hold.
Just when it looked like her night was over, too.
Boom, running FTO plants him. Nicely done.
That's it. She withstood everything imaginable. What an Iron Woman match.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's Champion, Lee Madison.
She really took control of this match toward the end.
You can bet there are women in the back right now shaking in their boots, and rightfully
So, I'm not really going to talk about my time in NXT. Overall, it was great, but I don't want to give Rhea Ripley the attention after what she did. She could have ended my career before it even started.
I still think you should have changed your name to Red Eye after that. And think of the marketing opportunities for airlines and allergy medicine that would have come your way. You left a lot of money on the table.
Can you focus on our speech instead of bringing up bad ideas from the past?
Bad ideas? There's another tie-in you missed out on.
Please come in and save me from my idiot best friend.
Hey, soon-to-be Hall of Famers.
It's my old tag partner.
That didn't last very long, did it?
Unfortunately, no.
I just wanted to say that I am so excited and honored to induct you tonight.
We wouldn't want anyone else to do it.
I mean, Undertaker would have been pretty cool. Or President Rock. He actually texted us today. Check it out.
Can you please stop insulting Rhonda before she snaps your arm off?
It's fine.
Oh, now I can't find the text. Please tell me I didn't accidentally delete it.
Rhonda's the perfect person to induct us. She and I had some intense battles when I first got into WWE, especially that Money in the Bank match with the arm bar on top of the ladder.
I am definitely going to mention that tonight, and I have to tell that story about Trey's first night on Raw. That was crazy.
Do you think messages from the president self-destruct? Like, for security reasons?
I don't know about that. Oh, I almost forgot. This was on your door. See you out there soon.
What is it?
It's a note. From my parents.
You haven't talked to them in years.
No, my real parents. It says they're gonna be at the Hall of Fame ceremony tonight.
Wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe it either.
Between never hearing from them again after they sent me that letter in high school and then all those times I left tickets for them and they didn't show, I'd given up hope. But now I'm finally gonna meet my actual real parents. This is so cool.
Are you sure it's not some kind of misunderstanding?
It has to be them. Look, they signed it the same way they signed the letter I got in high school.
This really isn't the best time, but maybe we should talk about this whole thing with your birth parents. No, you can't do this.
What's there to talk about? They must have finally seen me on TV and tracked me down, which is all thanks to you. You're the one who encouraged my big debut on Raw, remember?
That's like your third plate. Are you sure you don't have a tapeworm?
It's just the food here at Raw is so much better than what I'm used to at NXT. Did you try these black beans? They really nailed the seasoning.
I'm good. Don't want a case of the bean cramps during my Money in the Bank qualifying match tonight against Ronda Rousey.
Your loss. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are reasons other than the food that I'd like to join you here on Raw. It's been kind of weird in NXT by myself.
Well, whenever you're done stuffing your face, it wouldn't hurt if you made the rounds here and introduced yourself. Never know what could happen.
You know what? That's a great idea. I'll do that right now. And by the time I'm done, dessert should be out.
Sure. I'll clean up your plate. Hey, where are you going? That goes out to the arena!
Finally, you all have a champion you can be proud of. And now that I've climbed this mountain, I plan on enjoying the view for a very, very long time. In fact, our GM Randy Orton might not like me saying this, but I'm the champ now, so who cares? The next decade of Monday Night Raw is going to be very monotonous because there will be no Universal title changes. For the next 500 episodes, this is all you will see. Me in this ring holding this championship.
Guys, are you seeing this?
Unfortunately, yes.
I'm not sure why Trey from NXT is here, but let's focus on our champion.
Not the reaction I was expecting, but for those of you who find this upsetting, I'm sure there are other so-called championship matches you can watch where the titles will change hands frequently, but not mine.
Okay, this guy's officially insane. Security, do your jobs.
Are you kidding me?
I saw him visiting backstage, but I guess he had other plans.
Are you lost? You know this isn't NXT, right? Let him in the ring. It's cool.
Come on, Joe, you're giving him what he wants. This guy craves the spotlight.
You mind telling me what you're doing out here?
I think we'd all like to know.
I got some really good advice from my friend Red. She's kind of new to Raw, but I'm sure you know who she is, right? Super talented. Bit of a temper sometimes, but you can relate. Anyway, she said I should go around and introduce myself, and I figured, why not start with the Universal Champion himself? So I'm Trey. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm not sure this is going to end well for Trey.
Do you think I'm some kind of joke?
No, not at all.
Shut your mouth before I break your arm. I didn't plan on competing tonight, but after your little interruption, I guess I'm going to have to start my decade of dominance 1 week early.
I wasn't planning on competing tonight either. I actually just ate a ton of food at catering, and my stomach's killing me. You mind if we postpone until next week?
I'm afraid that is not an option.
Okay, fine. But if I'm doing this, your title's on the line, right?
Sure. I didn't get to properly introduce myself. I'm Samoa Joe, the man who's gonna choke the life out of you.
We have an impromptu Universal Championship match coming up next.
I think it's going to be more of a slaughter than a match. I'm afraid you're right, Corey. We've seen Trey do some great things in NXT, but I don't think he's ready for this kind of challenge, especially with no time to prepare.
Yeah, well, it's too late now. This is happening, and I can't wait.
I don't think this is going to last very long. Unfortunately, I have to agree. Samoa Joe locks in the Coquina clutch.
Told you it wasn't going to last very long. Wait a second. Trey counters. Joe's shoulders are down on the mat.
He did it. We're the new Universal Champion.
Trey just pulled off one of the biggest upsets in WWE history.
I guess I was still right about it not lasting long, but this is unbelievable.
All hell is broken loose on Raw, and we have an NXT superstar who just won the Universal Championship.
This is unprecedented. What happens next?
Other than Trey running for his life, I have no idea.
Hey, wait!
Can't slow down. Joe's gonna kill me. Shouldn't have eaten all that food.
What the hell did you just do?
I took your advice and it worked. I'm Universal Champion.
I meant you should talk to someone like the GM to try and get a call up, not interrupt Samoa Joe. I mean, congrats! Your crazy way of doing things worked yet again, but now what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. I'm just enjoying the moment. Also, I might throw up.
Also, you're my ride!
Sorry!
If you find your friend before I do, you tell him this is far from over.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, Lee Madison.
If this one lives up to the hype, Byron, we're in for an amazing match here tonight.
There's no reason.
Here comes Rowdy Ronda Rousey, the baddest woman on the planet.
And from Venice, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy.
Not that there are any easy matches in WWE, but this is certainly a tough draw for Red in this Money in the Bank qualifying match.
Oh, I agree, Michael. Having to defeat Ronda Rousey just to get a chance to compete in the Money in the Bank ladder match is no easy task.
It's kind of like surviving an encounter with a great white, only to get thrown into a river of piranhas. Good luck with that, Red. Wasn't expecting that.
Wow, what a sequence. Ooh, what impact. She's in a bad way here. Fall away slam.
Reverses, can she take advantage?
Big time impact from way up high. Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. Oh, it's going to break an arm.
Elusive movement there.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe. You know, despite Ronda's rigorous training at the Performance Center and continuous improvement in the ring, there was a time when Ronda Rousey felt she couldn't call herself a WWE superstar yet, like she didn't earn it, Byron.
Well, her outlook changed quickly at SummerSlam, though, Michael. I think becoming Raw Women's Champion certainly earns Ronda the right to call herself a WWE superstar now.
Really just laying it in.
Nothing's gonna stop her now.
She's a live wire when she's plugged in.
Powerbomb planted.
Lost in the corner right now. Things not going how she'd like.
She may have underestimated the opposition she'd face tonight. German suplex, but that's not all. Red setting up for something big.
Hold on, what is Samoa Joe doing out here?
Did you find your friend yet? Huh? Where is he? Answer me.
I don't know where he went. This is not my problem.
Here comes Ronda from behind. Piper's pit.
And that'll do it. Ronda Rousey has qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match, albeit under somewhat controversial circumstances.
Controversial. Red should have stayed focused on her opponent. That's on her. Well, it appears Ronda Rousey is also somewhat frustrated with how things went down. Hey, a win's a win, and if Trey hadn't run away like a coward, this never would have happened. Maybe Red needs to have a talk with her best friend.
Hey, there's like 100 other benches in this mall. Go find one.
Psst. Look.
Seriously, I will not hesitate to punch you in the junk. Trey?
Yeah, it's me, but keep it down. I'm indiscreto.
I think you mean incognito.
Whatever, I just don't want Samoa Joe to find me.
I'm pretty sure he's not here.
Good. But just in case, look off into the distance when you're talking to me.
I tried calling you all week, but your phone went straight to voicemail.
That's because I smashed it. I'm also wearing different deodorant to throw Samoa Joe off my trail. Can't be too cautious.
And I don't know if you heard, but Joe ended up costing me my Money in the Bank qualifying match. You poked the bear and then ran away, leaving me to deal with him.
I'm sorry, and I'll make it up to you somehow, but don't get hot because I'm the Universal Champion.
That's not what this is about.
Are you sure you're not a tiny bit jealous I won a title in WWE before you when you're supposed to be the in-ring star? And I did it when I wasn't even an official member of the roster.
I mean this in the nicest way. But you got lucky.
I reversed a coquina clutch into a pin. That's not luck.
I'm the one who taught you that when we were training in Calgary.
Fine. Then I guess this is yours. Take it.
Stop. One of the reasons I was trying to get a hold of you is Randy Orton wants to give you a short-term Raw contract. So congrats, you got what you wanted, at least as long as you're champion.
Yes! I mean, yes.
Don't get too excited. Orton also wanted me to let you know you're defending your title on Monday.
Let me guess, against Samoa Joe?
No. He's mad at Joe for letting this turn into the single worst thing to ever happen in WWE. His words. So instead, you're going to face Brock Lesnar.
Cool. You sure you don't want this?
Sorry, you got yourself into this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Universal Championship.
This could be a history-making match, Byron, as the Universal Championship is on the line here.
And it's amazing how in such a relatively short period of time, the Universal Championship has become one of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment.
And you have to believe the champ has brought his A game for this huge title defense.
I'll tell you what, Cole, anything less than his A game just won't get it done here tonight. You can count on that.
The longest reigning Universal Champion in history.
Introducing the challenger from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar. And introducing the champion, weighing in at 272 pounds, he is the WWE Universal Champion, Wolf.
Winning the Universal title makes you the guy in WWE.
Between interrupting and defeating Samoa Joe and essentially going into hiding before being awarded a temporary Raw contract, it's certainly been a roller coaster of a week for our Universal Champion, Trey.
Our GM wants that roller coaster ride to come to a screeching halt. So much so that he convinced Brock Lesnar to compete in a non-pay-per-view match for the first time in years. It doesn't take a genius to predict that this will be the first and last time Trey defends the Universal Championship. Hey, no one thought he'd be in this position tonight, but he somehow pulled that off. Never say never. Never.
Now that'll do some serious damage. He continues to press forward.
Yeah, showing some great technique and full of energy right now. When Brock Lesnar appears on WWE programming, you can guarantee somebody's going to get hurt. Seriously hurt. I don't know if there's anybody who can stop this man. Just tossed. She get airline miles for that.
Brock Lesnar with a nice reversal.
In the corner now. Shoulder block over and over in the corner.
Complete dominance. Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Ha! Now it's Lesnar making him pay. The champ taking their share of hits now.
He planned for this and can still rally.
Look out! Exploder suplex. This is a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure. Not good for the back and body. And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake. Oh, the face has been planted.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Oh, stomping away.
Brock counters with the F5.
It's Samoa Joe. Wait, he's got Paul Heyman in the Coquina clutch.
Why? Is he insane?
And now the beast is headed straight for Samoa Joe.
Joe's unloading on Brock with that baseball bat.
Wait,
The bell just rang. I think the referee disqualified Trey for Samoa Joe attacking Brock.
Trey still retains the Universal Championship.
That's my Universal title, and I'm going to take it back. Not anyone else. So Randy Orton, until you give me my rematch, get used to this happening over and over again.
Trey, it's been a while. Just wanted to say that I know the world was shocked when you won the Universal Championship, but not me. Always knew you had it. Anyway, if you could mention on TV that I trained you, it would really help out my business. You know, just as sort of a thank you to me for helping you get your start. Oh, and if you don't mind, give me a heads up before you do it. That way I can have the VCR queued up. All right, thanks, buddy.
Welcome back to the Buzz and Cole Show, and we are talking...
Working title.
Cole, we've been doing this podcast for like 2 years now. I think it's safe to say at this point, we're sticking with that name.
Hey, I thought it was going to be Mr. CQ forever. And then I switched to Black Hole Cole, and then just regular Cole. So you never know when you might undergo a name change. And besides, at one point, didn't they talk about changing your name to The Buzz Encounter?
Well, that's a story for a different episode. What I want to talk about is what shocked everyone last week, and that was Trey from NXT showing up on Raw and beating Samoa Joe for the Universal title. I mean, talk about a debut.
Yeah, it reminded me of when I first debuted in Japan. I also showed up out of nowhere and beat their Solar System champion, Fiji Tom. Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, okay, you're clearly just making that up.
Hey, you were busy flirting with Charlotte on SmackDown when I debuted in Japan, so how would you even know?
Okay, I watched your matches on the internet, Cole, and Charlotte and I are just friends, so I wouldn't call it flirting.
What'd you call it? Wooing?
Ugh.
See what I did there? Woo!
And yet again, we are absurdly off topic.
Woo! Sorry, once you start wooing, it's almost impossible to stop. Woo!
Okay.
Woo! Woo!
Are you done?
Almost. Woo! Okay, I'm good now. Please, continue.
All right, back to Trey defeating...
Woo! Sorry.
That is the end of this episode. Be sure to come back tomorrow of some MLB 19.